I said, oh my effing G, people ain't playing. Yeah, they ain't playing, bro. And I'm about to play a clip related to that. Absolutely, brother Charles. Let me play this clip. Shout out to Charles D. Curry, man. Much love, brother. 745 watching. Hit that like button. Here we go.
Opinion, but it's being totally ignored by the mainstream.
Let me go back, all the way back. Here we go.
What I'm about to show you is arguably the biggest story in the world right now, in my opinion, but it's being totally ignored by the mainstream media. Of course it is. They don't want you to know about it because it will upend the global world order. I'm going to show you all of the new data and the info in a minute. But first, the U.S. just announced they're getting ready for war with China and Russia simultaneously, because we can't just do one without the other, right? See, this is what happens when people start.
Wait a minute, folks. Do you hear that? This ain't no game, man. This is coming from the United States government. They're saying, hey, we're going to have to simultaneously go to war with Russia and China. Please push that out to 2025, 26. Please. Please. But now they're openly saying this shit. We are going to war with Russia and China. Listen, if we live more years, it's going to happen in your lifetime. Now think about this. In all of human history, you had World War I, World War II. You know how big this is going to be? Berserker Haki Jedi, do you realize how fucking big this is going to be? With modern technology, a global war. Damn, man. Damn. Let me go back a little bit. 758 watching.
In my opinion, but it's being totally ignored by the mainstream media. Of course it is. They don't want you to know about it because it will upend the global world order. I'm going to show you all of the new data and the info in a minute. But first, the U.S. just announced they're getting ready for war with China and Russia simultaneously, because we can't just do one without the other, right? See, this is what happens when people start to lose power. They get very dangerous, and the U.S. is quickly losing power. This week, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin announced their new 2024 military budget, which aims directly at China. And get this is unbelievable. It includes a 40% increase in spending to attack China. The Pentagon recently said China is, quote, the most comprehensive and serious challenge to the U.S. national security strategy. Here's Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin pushing for this new China war funding.
This is a strategy-driven budget and one driven by the seriousness of our strategic competition with the People's Republic of China. This budget will help us continue to implement our 2022 National Defense Strategy and the President's National Security Strategy.
So the U.S. national security is under attack because China is becoming an economic superpower. They want you to believe that your house and your backyard are going to have Chinese soldiers in it very soon. This is how they will scare you. Better watch out if you're grilling in your backyard barbecue because some Chinese soldiers are about to steal your hot dogs. They really want you to be scared. They're doing a good job of it.
In order to protect the American people, readiness now and readiness in the future through modernization is our number one priority, and there is no other number one. Right now, the international system is under stress. For the first time in our nation's history, the United States is facing two major nuclear powers whose vital national security interests are in competition with the United States.
They are hoping that you'll be scared, so you'll want to go to war to protect your hot dogs or your hamburgers. Even Governor Ron DeSantis is pushing this threat narrative, playing on the fear of a Chinese attack.
My view in terms of U.S. national security is that our number one threat by far is China and the CCP. They're strong militarily, they're strong economically, they've got the largest industrial base in human history, and they have ambitions.
So everyone is on board with this threat, and we need to spend billions more in this new budget to protect you. That's what they're telling you. They're calling it their Pacific Deterrence Initiative. That's the name of it. Deterrence. That's a good one. We're going to deter China and Russia by
deter China and Russia. I think the deterrence is too late. I think it's way too late. Terrence Velasquez says Africa will be colonized again. We don't learn. Man, that's an excellent point. Excellent point, sir.
And billions more in this new budget to protect you. That's what they're telling you. They're calling it their Pacific Deterrence Initiative. That's the name of it. Deterrence. That's a good one. We're going to deter China and Russia by provoking them in their freaking backyards. The United States this week announced 4 new military bases will be built in the Philippines. The goal of these bases is for war with China. That brings the total number of U.S. military bases to 754 worldwide. Can you imagine? The United States has 754 military bases around the world. Just wrap your
754 military bases, and they opened up new bases in the Philippines, man. Appreciate you, Terrence. 754, man. You know how much money that is to be able to maintain those bases? Chris Clark says, I am in Canada and getting nervous. If I was in America, I would be scared as hell. We're getting attacked internally and externally is to come. And you are right, sir. Damn, you are right. Scary hours, man. 771 watching, hit that like button, but it is getting scary. Listen, man, I am getting a little nervous too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I can't imagine World War III, bro. I can't imagine it. I just can't. Our whole lifetime, we've been relatively comfortable. Come on. We weren't really worried about a war in Iraq and Afghanistan. We weren't worried about that. But this is China. This is Russia. This is not Iraq and Afghanistan. This is not Vietnam. This is not Korea, man. We're talking about China and Russia, man. Where Nuki baby can be in your backyard. Do y'all remember years ago when they found that it was a Chinese nuclear submarine off the coast of California that the United States didn't know was there until they peeked their head up? Now, we know the United States have the best military technology in the world. But goddamn, how the fuck didn't you know a nuclear sub was in your goddamn backyard from China? So I know we like to brag about the strength of the United States military, but let's not act like China is a punk, man. Let's not act like that. Official Tale says, bro, we're going to go to war, and inflation is getting ready to go extremely high like never before. Damn, Tales. Chat room, what's up, bro? Not only China and Russia is going to try to starve us out by food and other resources. Damn, Tales. Damn, man.